How's it going, folks? So, yet again, another month has come and gone. This one is August, so I will be sharing my top picks for best albums of August 2023. But before I get to that, some disclosures. First and foremost, down in the description below, I have listed all of the songs that I listened to off channel that I found noteworthy for one reason or another, songs that I really enjoyed that I just did not do a reaction to. So please go down and enjoy that. I included links to the original video, whether it be on the band's channel or the label's channel, but it's the original song, not a reaction or anything like that. If you see anything there and you go explore and you find something you really like, all that I ask is that you, in the comment section of said video, just tell them Power Metal Ranger sent you. That would be super duper cool. Just spread the word, and that's all I ask. This takes a lot of work, so if you can just share, hey, that's all I ask for. Second of all, also in the description down below the songs that I listed are all of the albums I listened to for the month of August, everything that I considered when devising my list for the top 5 best albums of the month. So you can go there, see that, anything that you missed or anything that looks interesting to you, hey, check it out. There's no links there, but you can find it usually on Spotify, or if not on Spotify, typically on Bandcamp or on YouTube itself, and go listen to the albums. Just do it. Again, that's everything, every single album I listened to for the month of August. It's down there in the description. So before I get to my top 5 picks for best albums of August, I will also mention I do not include live albums. I don't include compilations, EPs, remasters, things like that. It has to be a brand new full-length album. Otherwise, I would just go crazy because there's already so many full-length albums that are released that are new. I cannot include the others. It's simple as that. So yeah, that's what I've included. Again, every album I listen to, description down below. Go check it out. And without further ado, these are my top 5 picks for best albums of August 2023. In no particular order, we're starting with Dark Sky in Signs of the Time. Just a really killer album. It kind of goes between power metal and melodic rock, melodic hard rock, if you will, but a lot of great melodies, great riffs, super catchy, a really nice diversity of sound throughout the album, and I really enjoyed it. Go check it out. Highly recommend it. Next up, you got Owlbear with the album Chaos to the Realm. This is a funny one here. First and foremost, what can I say? Owlbear. The band name immediately kind of just resonate. I dug it. Owlbear, and the cover of the album, it's super tight, and Owlbear just going berserk, basically, in pure Owlbear fashion. And this album is really, it's a blend. I mean, there's some power metal, there's some heavy metal, there's some thrash in there, there's some speed metal in there. There's just a lot going on this album. It really, I just had a lot of fun. A lot of fun with this album. It's very charming. It's very enjoyable. What can I'm a fan. I really dug it. Really cool album. I highly recommend you check it out. Next up, we got Heimdall with Hephaestus. This is a pure melodic power metal album. Again, great melodies, great riffs, killer, killer vocals, very, very memorable songs all the way through. It's like 40 minutes and it doesn't let up. All ending with a really, really killer cover of a classic Queen song. This album, I just could listen to it over and over and over again and find joy in it. So many songs I love. Really, really awesome outing from these folks. Next up, we got Dragonheart with The Devil Is By My Side. Really unique album here. You know, it's really cool how it's split up by songs, quote unquote. They're like a minute long, but they sort of tell the tale. They sort of separate the album by chapters and explains kind of what's going on. You know, starting with some weird sounding fella at a tavern, basically regaling you with this story of the Dragonheart, and it goes all the way through, and it really varies. You know, there's some power metal in there, and then there's some, I would say, melodic hard rock in there, melodic metal. There's quite a good bit of diversity, but the whole story, the whole album feels like it's broken up into chapters, almost like a novel, and it's a lot of fun. A really cool outing from the band. And last but not least, we got Edu Falaschi with Eldorado. Big, big fan of Edu Falaschi. I really enjoyed his run with Angra. I really enjoyed the previous album, Vera Cruz. And this album really, really just shoots for the moon. I mean, so much talent behind it, crazy riffs, grand, epic soundscapes, great killer melodies, awesome vocals, and again, the musicianship here it gets very technical. There's a lot happening, and again, at the end of the day, it just really tells a grand, grand story. So, yeah, there you have it. Those are my top 5 picks for best albums of August 2023. But the moment y'all have been waiting for, my number one pick, my top pick, just like the Highlander, there can only be one. The number one album for me of August 2023 is Heimdall with Hephaestus. This was an album more than any other of August that I kept going back to over and over and over again. So many awesome songs. I love the melodies. It really, really resonated. It just enthralled me, and like I said, I couldn't get enough of it. It's like 39 minutes or so, but they make the most of it. Every song is memorable, it's diverse, it keeps your attention all the way through. There's no filler, no bloat. It just is pure power metal through and through, from the first second all the way to the last. And killer musicianship, great vocals, awesome songwriting. It just, again, every single song stands on its own merit. Every single song is memorable in its own right. And like I said, I could not get enough of this album. It just really is awesome. It's easy to listen to. It sticks with you, and every single time when you reach the end, you want to start it over again. Simple as that. So yeah, Heimdall with Hephaestus, my number one pick for best album of August 2023. That's what I got for you folks. Let me know in the comments down below. What albums were you digging in August? What were your favorites? What did you really like? What did you enjoy the most? I love hearing what y'all have to say. I love talking about it. And even if you disagree with my picks and you have other picks, I love that. I love that. I just love that there's something that you guys enjoyed and we can all talk about it. That really is what it's all about at the end of the day, enjoying great music and sharing it with other like-minded individuals. So there you have it. That's August 2023. September is already speeding along. We'll be at the end of September before you know it. It's going to be August. It's going to be the end of the year. I don't even want to talk about that. But anywho, that's what I got for you folks today. So thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, as always, for all of your support. I'll catch you next time. Ranger, out.